Någonting sånt eller så. Har vi någonting med settings? Det är audio. Tackar. Ja. Nu ska vi se här, har vi den? Nej.
Revelio.
Nej, inte den. Jag är på väg att nysa. Gott. Den vill jag ha på... Vi tar det där.
Lumos. Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Art Nocturne said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ja, då måste vi gå tillbaka här för att hitta den. Antagligen. Har vi den dörren då?
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads
Ja,
where.
det är den i alla fall. Nej.
Confringo.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did.
Lumos.
And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
Fuck.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Uh-huh.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Vänta, jag ska följa med musen med. Jag glömde det.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made
Revelio.
it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Oj, det här var mer spännande.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Runghilde.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio.
Students think they're oh so clever. Peeves' game's the best one ever. Slow coach! Slow coach!
Jag behöver inte spela de jävla... Än så länge ingenting faktiskt. Vi får la se. Kommer.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale.
Ja, de är
In
snygga.
particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs
Wow,
some
fan,
help.
jag skulle vara elak med den här.
Exactly.
Fan.
He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled
trolleri, ja.
spellcaster. Returning a
klara
crest to a
jävla
sarcophagus
spel.
should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why is your ancestor so well
Ja, jag vet
known?
en fråga
He
som man får
discovered the
ställa alla
properties of
frågorna.
several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of
Jag vet inte om jag
flora.
ska köpa
The
COD
Wizarding world owes
eller
him
om
a
jag ska
great
köpa
debt.
BF.
His work
Något utav
not
dem
only
blir det.
impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants.
Det är många som
As
säger
my brother
BF,
so
men
aptly demonstrated.
COD är
That's
roligt.
why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole
Jag har
it
ingen
and
aning. Jag har
cursed
inte
the
kört
tomb
något
so that
utav dem.
none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Ja, får jag väl köpa 2042 då.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you!
Jag har
Thank you
ingen
so
aning hur
much.
det är kod med
You'll
dem.
simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Aha, oj. World map. Frågan är om jag ska göra det sen. Jag tror jag gör det sen. Har vi hittat den i alla fall. Nej, där nere. Var har vi det? Där. Oj, nästa grej då. Okej, då tar vi den först. Var ska vi? Oj, oj, oj. Vi ska ju ändå hit bort så vi kan... hoppar vi dit. Hoppas alla har en bra söndag och om ni har semester så hoppas jag det är ännu bättre.
With Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Over here. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you.
Okay.
I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In
Ja, men det
fact,
blir det
I should
BF.
probably be
Tack
going.
killar. Då har vi
I'd like to
bestämt
track
det.
that dragon down as soon as I can.
Vonne vill du köra det med tror jag. Så det kan
I'll
bli
let
kul.
you know when I have news of her location.
Så, då har vi gjort den.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Men är den bättre än jag har? Nej. Jag ska se här.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Shut the fuck up. Har inga bättre grejer där. Den får gå dit. Jag Card har tappat. Jag har hört detta med. Sen var det Conny som vi spelade. Vi hade kul senast vi körde, men då var det gratis. Så det... Men då är jag med. Jag tackar för detta. Upgrade. Kan vi inte köpa en upgrade till den då? Warzone. Okej, då är jag med. Då är jag med.
What are we looking for today?
Jag skiter i det.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope
Nej.
to see you again.
Då jag håller med dig, Jan-Olof. Alltså det är så tur man har folk som begriper, för jag begriper ingenting. Vad fan är det man har? Jag kommer inte ihåg vad man hade i det här specialrummet. Vad är det där? Som det fanns här. Secret rooms. Tack. Ja, jag har PUBG också om det skulle vara så.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Tubbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Dick has marked the area on your map.
Den behöver vi. Tackar. Men då säljer jag resten, tror jag. Nej, inte fisa. Alla fiser mig i örat. Ah. Jag måste gå och plocka igen. Vad var det man klippte dem? Ja, vänta.
Protego!
Ah, nu fick jag lite sådana. Jag gör den till. Alltså så jävla fräckt ändå att man, ja. De har gjort spelet jävligt bra. Ja, man samlar ingredienser till att göra. Så. Då hoppar vi tillbaka till. Jag kommer knappt ihåg det här spelet, men vill ni se mig spela BF senare så har jag hittat till.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
The ministry's good work.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Ja, jag ska bara sälja grejer tänkte jag.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Vad ska vi se här? Vi har ju någonting där borta vi kan göra, men jag kan kolla vad vi har då nu då. Vad ska jag ha för quest? Nu har vi pratat med henne. Vad är det för level då? Jag vill inte flyga. Jag hatar den med att flyga. Ska vi se vart det ska. World map. Fan, så jag kommer dit då. Na. Ah. Nej, en sån är det damm. Och det blir nog fan en hamburgare eller någonting idag.
So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio.
Jaha, var det bara det jag skulle göra? Ja du, fy fan. Säga vad man vill, men det är fan med god den luren. Alltså det är en av de bättre de har gjort. Nej, jag känner... Säg inte att jag blir skitnödig med. Det är några specialblad här då som man ska ha. Vad måste det vara?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Hur ska jag veta det?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Ja, men hur fan ska jag veta det?
The Ellie draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you.
3 av 2
And I
jag
won't
visste
be
inte.
giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult
Nej,
questions?
din lilla...
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Nej, jag ska ju ut härifrån för fan.
Reading.
Should never have trusted them.
Nu vet jag knappt vad jag håller på med.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating. Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Han klarar den.
Beautifully done.
Ja, jag kör ju på lättaste nu.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Ja, vilken var den nya nu då?
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Vi kan inte ha den på samma i alla fall. Ja, fan. Då får vi se. Jävlar vad rädd jag blev. Åh, så här pissar bara. Då ska vi se. Då ska vi gå uppåt i alla fall.
To watch you try.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Så.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Jävlar. Oj, jävlar långt vi ska. Fuck. Hampa. Hur fan var det bara fick fram sina djur då? Nej, jag vill ha fram hästen eller den. Inte tab. Jag får kolla. Settings, keyboard. Te. Det är mer. Det var inte te för min del i alla fall. Ja, men snälla någon. Jävla fitta. I. Nu kommer snart Rachel, kan jag säga det. Jag är så jävla fattiga på detta. Det här. Hej, kan jag kalla fram den här då? Nej. Nej. Man måste ju för helvete kunna få ut den här jävla... Är det någon som vet hur man gör det? Nu blir jag bara irriterad. Ja, man måste kunna flyga för helvete! Jävla horspel. Alltså det fan, är du dum i huvudet eller? Hur får man fram sin beast eller sin jävla flyga?
Potato!
Så! Nej, det var inte någonting där utav det som kom upp. Jävla fitt. Jävla, ja, det här är ju ett jävla pissspel, rent ut sagt. Så Knulla någon jävla horunge. Ja, man kan lägga ner detta, för det står ju inte att jag ska summon. Nej, det är inte till summon där. Add the beast inventory F. Ja, men det spelar ingen roll, för att trycka på F. Vad händer då? Ingenting. Det händer ju för fan ingenting, den här jävla horan. Helvetes jävla fitta, helvetes jävlar hora rövbög. Knulla en jävla fitta i helvetet. Åh! Ja, men jävla... Jag kommer lägga ner det jävla spelet, för det är så jävla sjukt. Men fan, jag orkar inte. Det är säkert ett jävla negerspel. Ja, jag sa det. Och säger det igen, för det är så jävla kast. Ja, jag lägger ner det här nu. Ska det vara så här jävla horaktigt så kan de fan ha det för sig själva. Det är därför jag slutar spela det. Jag kommer på varför. Hur i helvete får man fram sin jävla... Det är dig jag ska en jävla fitta. Nej, jag skiter i det nu. Jag kommer springa dit och dör jag dit så kommer jag lägga ner det jävla spel. Jag kommer aldrig mer spela det. Det är för fan för tattare och andra jävla horungar.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Hit och den lilla. Nej, jag kommer lägga ner det jävla fittspelet. Fy fan vad kast det är. Det är jag som är värdelös givetvis, men vad fan. Kan ha någon jävla binding till man får upp sin jävla flygare eller någonting? Nej, inte det här spelet. För vi är lite dumma i huvudet när vi gjorde detta, så vi kör så här. Ja, det var inte den jag ville ha, din jävla rövbög. Aha, så gör man. Ja, var det bra spel igen. Jag har svurit, jag... Samtidigt så står det inget bra hur man gör. Så jag ber om ursäkt över att jag har svurit, men jag ska inte be om ursäkt. Jag är en sån. Jag är en dålig människa. Vi får se om jag kan köra detta questet eller om jag ska hoppa in och... Jag ska in och köpa ett Battlefield tydligen. Jag har bestämt mig för. Hur landar man? Ja. Ja.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Accio!
Har jag inte... Alltså jag har så många på samma. Det är så dumt där. Vi ska ha. Den ska vi ha. Den ska vi ha på. Vi kan ta den.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Vad jag ser här. Det har jag aldrig kört.
Books so rarely prepare one for
Och
reality.
jag har lärt mig hur man kommer
A real
ihåg.
goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Ja, helvete. Det här kommer gå till helvete. Jag bara känner det.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Here.
One less human to worry about.
Accio.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I'll be quiet.
I've never seen a sword like it. Show yourself. Step out here. You can't stop us. Easily diverted. No! What's a human? I won't rest. No! I will make you pay.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Clever.
Det måste vi göra. Tjena Bogey! Jo, det är bara bra. Lite arg, men det blir nog bättre. Jag var arg i alla fall.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Jag har tagit allt vi behöver. Ja. Det är bara fint Bogey, hur är det själv? Men vi ska gå upp eller vi ska gå... Ja. Jag tror vi måste gå upp.
fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are
Tar vi allt vi kan.
extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Nej,
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
jävlar. Nu behöver vi få lite tur med oss också.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Hello?
There, Tigger.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Randrock wasn't. Too slow.
Impressed?
But then. Much too slow. I won't rest. Get away! Let's get it. You're like a clown bubble. Come here, you. I've been fighting since before you were born. Oh, that was meant for me? Not quite.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Nu ska vi se här. Jag ska gå upp på... Okej.
Confringo.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too... I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Vad fan vi ska göra nu då?
Confringo. Levioso.
Hej Fux! Hur är läget? Det är bara bra. Jag har varit jävligt arg och irriterad. Nej. Fan, kommer vi vidare nu då? Ah, där är någonting. Ja, jag klarar det. Vi lägger med Fox då. Är allting bra? Och de kommer till Göteborg igen, eller vad händer?
You can't stop us. Your spells glance off of me. Rather unwise coming back this way. Pity, not right. Let's get this over with. Was that your best? You won't stop me. Better. Easily diverted. Don't do that again, I beg you. I could do this for hours. I've been fighting since before you were born. Is that it? Nice try. You're making this too easy. This is almost too easy. That was meant for me? Not quite. You can't stop us. Your spells glance off of me. Losing your stride.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Oh, damn. Jag vill se ett sån sak väg här. Ja, det är kul att höra folks. Hoppas ha en riktigt jävla bra dag.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Accio.
Finger.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Måste vi gå samma väg ut då?
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Lumos.
I need a
Oh,
moment
that's
to
it.
catch my breath.
Oh.
This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
One less human to worry about.
Ja, men vad är det? Varför har den här fastnat i den? Ja, det är dumt.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Men kan du släppa den då, eller? Vad ska man göra?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Jag har kommit en bit på det här spelet igen, va?
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it.
Lodgok.
Your goblin secrets are safe with me. But I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Ja, de var
Without further ado,
Fan, vad gött det blir.
adieu.
Ja, det kan räcka med den. En double New York kan vi ta idag.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Så jag pissar med när jag ändå gör detta. Tack Fux att du hoppade in och skrev.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
Ett snyggt spel, alltså att säga det.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me.
Nu tar det.
I
Det är
had seen
samma
how the
folk
power
som
from the
har
repositories
och det är
was
riktigt gött
transforming
att de har
Ranrock,
gjort det.
transforming all of them.
Tack så mycket för att du kikar.
I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Så länge du har en bra semester.
Ranrock never
och haft
found
en
all
bra
of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did
Det är det
find
viktiga.
suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the
Fan, de
location
är
of that
glada. Det spelet
repository,
här idag bara för det.
I fear we shall be destined
Ja,
for
Nordlars är nog
great
besviken för att jag var så arg.
I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Ja, jag var lite arg innan faktiskt. Så jag vill säga. Idag blir det ingen dubbel Luleå. Idag ska jag ta en dubbel New York. Jag har rabatt på den. Och det är nästan samma sak fast ingen bacon. Jag vill inte ha någon bacon.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Level 26. Har jag massa sådana. Jag kommer ha mycket att göra. Alltså, jag har kommit... Jag vet inte, jag har inte klarat hälften av spelet än. Ja, det har vi slaget. Ska jag hit bort nu helt plötsligt? Jag sa, kunde jag gå en annan väg? Hoppar vi dit då? Slippa flyga. Ja, nu kan jag ju flyga helt plötsligt. Nu har jag ju lärt mig det. Alltså en dag här som kommer snart ska vi köra en riktigt lång stream. Alltså köra detta kanske då. Battlefield. Jag kommer köra World of Tanks. Jag kommer dra mig i snoppet. Nej, det kommer jag inte göra faktiskt. Jag får göra det. Frågan är om vi ska pausa här när vi kommer hit. Kör någonting annat.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Ja, men är det så här med... Ja, men ska vi ta den? Då gör vi så här. Vi gör så här. Vi avslutar här nu för jag tänker att jag måste lära mig mer spelet igen. Jag har vissa grejer. Kolla här. Jaha, ja. Kan man byta? Ja, det kan vi. Kolla, vi kan byta quest. Vi kan prata med Poppy igen då. Vi tar bort det. Harry Viering. Ja, men fan, jag har lyckats.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Ja. Vi ska ta det sen, men jag hade någon annan här jag tänkte jag skulle ta. Vad hette hon? Är hon Poppy? Lilla... Talk to Poppy! Hon ska vi ta. Den tar vi till istället. Är det långt bort?
What a new one in star!
Dexter, den lilla... Du, jag ska fan in och tracka dig. In i helvete nästa gång. Du som inte vet vad en 4-fingers whisk är. Vet man inte vad... Normalt sett har man 2 fingrar. 4 fingrar, det är... Jag bara skojar Dexter. Det är grym.
What are you up to now?
Jag tyckte det var en rolig diskussion här. Jag blev faktiskt lite irriterad när jag inte fattar.
Centaurs have never had
Men det löser sig. Allt bra med Dexter.
Always have been. Old Spouthole Spavin's been minister for so
Jävla
long, I don't
stolle.
remember who came before him. I wonder what Merlin would think of the
Vi vill prata med henne då. Fan ska vi prata med henne då? Aha, ja. Wait. Okej.
It's not like her to forget.
Ja, det måste vara gött att serva det.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either.
Let's see.
Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Jo, men det blir det ju på bröllop. Det blir det ju. Ja, fan. Då är du lite... Du förstår att
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week
Med
to
all
week,
rätt.
but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What
Men det är
was she
kul med
sending me?
bröllop. Man får
Only
dricka
some
så jävla
feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and
Ja,
tracked
det
her
blir
flight.
ju det. Jag förstår dig. Jag förstår dig. Vi ska träcka en drägg.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Det är sär, ja. Det är så gott. Hur fan, jag var på syrrans bröllop. Hur fan, du fick ju maten.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain,
inte
but
ätit
I have an
flera
idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Jag kommer åka fram dit och sen kommer jag avsluta för stunden. Och så kommer jag ladda ner BF
Here we are.
2042. Har
I
folk
do
sagt att
think
jag
this
ska
is
göra.
where
Så
we'll
då gör vi
find
det.
her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Nu får snart folk bestämma. Nu vet jag inte, nu skiter snart i den ner och tar det. Jag var väl där ner kort i början med. Sen blir det 2042.
Hebrideans
Då blir
can
det
be
5.
aggressive, but they're also clever.
Fan, nu...
She caught on quickly
Jag
enough
kör
when you
mitt
showed her how to
Formel 1.
escape
Jag
the
tror det
tent.
får räcka.
She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg.
Nej,
Then
jag
we
tackar
can
för
be
alla
finished with
tips.
the
Det är det jag gör.
poachers
Ja,
once
det är
and
inte
for
det.
all.
Det är inte det. Jag tackar för alla tips. Jag har aldrig kört
If you're
dem, så jag
right
ska
about
inte
finding
sitta
her
och-
here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Ja, jag ska göra detta tydligen. Jaha,
There
okej.
she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Jag packar på och tar de här. De kommer man behöva tydligen.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we can. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Fan var det man gjorde Repario då? Nej. Det kommer. Lurka på Dex. Ja, det kommer, jag lovar. En dag, kanske. Slutet av året, kanske. Lite så. Nej, vad fan gör jag nu? Alltså... nej, det var inte det jag skulle göra. Det var här till. Vad har vi? Repario. Där har vi Repario. Jag har inte fram den på någon. Vi tar fram den på dig där.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
Ja, så. Det är lugnt. Repario. Det är jävla snyggt spelat.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her
your
well.
pardon.
From a distance, we probably...
I never promised you a rose garden.
Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Along with some sunshine.
Watch your step.
Massa fåglarna. Kolla här.
Or just raring for a fight.
Massa fåglarna. Nu kommer vi då. Det hade nästan bättre om du skrev VBG Potter.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it
easy. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Oh fuck. Jag är bajsnödig.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Nu. inte pilla på den. Ja, det har varit bajsnödig kan jag ha sagt.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Alltså, jag kom en bra bit idag utan att... Ska vi tacka för oss idag eller? Posteg. Här ska jag klippa. Det har gått riktigt bra utan jag har svurit så mycket. Jag har klarat 38%. Nu har jag bara kört de här. Jag har inte kört så mycket alltså Explorers och de här som är roliga. Den kan vi sälja. Den kan vi sälja. Sälj. Jag kommer inte flyga tills jag vet. Nej men jag tackar för mig för stunden. Tack alla som är inne och tittar. Fy fan vad kul att det var så många som tittar. Så får ni ha en trevlig söndag. Så hörs vi snart igen. Adjö.